Hello again. Now the main stories in London. Boris Johnson has unveiled a plan to build segregated cycle lanes on some of the major roads in the capital. He wants to create 2 cycling routes through the centre of London. One will go from Barking to Acton, while the other will connect Elephant and Castle to King's Cross. It will mean that roads including Blackfriars, the Embankment and the Westway flyover will have lanes for cyclists only.
Cycling is taking off in London. We've got to reflect that. We've got to be ambitious. We've got to reflect what the cycling world wants. And it's not just, obviously, for people who are very good, very confident in their cycling, people wearing lycra and so on. We want to encourage people who are perhaps a little bit less confident, and they require segregation.
An inquest has begun into the killing of a 15-year-old girl by her ex-boyfriend 6 years ago. Arsama Dawit was stabbed to death in a block of flats in Waterloo, even though she had complained to police that Thomas Ngusi had threatened to kill her. The inquest was ordered 2 years ago after her mother won a legal battle at the High Court for it to be held. Management at Wormwood Scrubs prison in West London have been criticised for failing to follow recommendations to prevent prisoners committing suicide. 5 inmates took their own lives in the jail last year. Her Majesty's Inspectorate of Prisons also found that too many prisoners didn't feel safe, many windows were broken and cleaning standards were poor. The inspectors said the problems were partly caused because many experienced staff left last year. A new technique for attaching artificial limbs could revolutionise life for amputees. It involves inserting an implant which allows skin and bone to grow around it. The technique, known as ITAP, was developed at the Royal National Orthopaedic Hospital in Stanmore. 19 amputees, including Mark O'Leary from South London, have been taking part in a trial which came to an end last June.
Now that it fits directly to my bone, it just clicks on in the morning and I can do whatever I want within the limits of the prosthetic, which are pretty small. I can walk as far as I like, I can cycle, I can climb mountains. It's just amazing.
Let's take a look at the weather now. Here's Helen Flint.
Hello again, good afternoon. Well, after a pretty dull start to the day, the good news is we do have some brighter breaks on the way and it's staying fairly settled over the next couple of days as well. So for this afternoon, as I say, some bright sunny spells, particularly later in the afternoon into early evening. And if you are in the sunshine, those temperatures inching their way up to the mid-20s as well. So feeling very pleasant too. Now overnight tonight, plenty of clear skies to start us off. But as we go through the evening, that's when that cloud will start to build in from the east. So come dawn, that sets us up for another grey start to the day tomorrow, but behind it some brighter breaks in the afternoon once again. Temperatures again hitting a couple of degrees higher than they would normally be for this time of year, and it's staying dry on Friday once again. Plenty of cloud though, sets us up for a little bit more rain come Saturday. I'll see you later. Bye bye.
Coming up on our 6 o'clock programme this evening, our second report on the London veterans of the Arctic convoys who travelled to St Petersburg to meet the Russians they served with in World War II. But that's all from us for now. You can get updates throughout the day by going to our website, itv.com/London. Nina will be back at 6 o'clock. So until then, have a good afternoon. Goodbye.